I heard you wanted to know about my lens collection. What lenses do I use? Well, I came to Japan with 3 different lenses, but I end up using that one. This is the Sony G Master 2. 2.8, 16 to 35 millimeters. And I have Paul to thank for this, because he recommended it to Connor, and Connor mocked me about using my stock lens, because it's not wide enough of an angle of a lens.
Why did you bring the zooming lens?
Do you think I think advanced?
Bring the wide lens. 28 is so wide.
So I got this as well. It's probably the most expensive lens I have. It's more expensive than every other lens combined. And the reason I don't really use other lenses, like for example this one, which is a Samyang wide angle lens, quite cheap, I think it was $200, $300, is because it's quite niche. Like sure, it's good for vlogs because you can hold the camera up, and even though I'm currently holding it up and it's only like arm's length from me, it can capture all of myself. But if I'm filming something that's further away than a couple meters, like the Nami statue for example, it's gonna look very small on the camera. Versus something like this. This is the Sigma Art lens, which has a quite nice of an aperture, which means everything has the bokeh view, the indie vibe to it. The only issue is you can't really zoom with it, so it's not the most usable for vlogs where you have to like have different dynamic ranges. But today, we're gonna use this one. This is the stock lens. It is not the best for vlogging because, well, I'll show you why in a second, but it does have one functionality that none of the other lenses have, which is pretty good zoom. And I'm gonna eat the zoom because today I'm gonna go to my first ever baseball game. Oh yeah, this is the reason why it sucks. Like, even zoomed out, while I'm holding it hand length, it's pretty close by, so I have to like, there's not much margin of error, especially compared to the fisheye lens. Baseball is a quintessential Japanese sport, at least that's what I've been told, and I need to experience it while I'm here. Same with sumo. Now, I don't know anything about baseball, and I wouldn't say it's that big in Europe. Over there we mostly focus on football and basketball, so I don't even know the rules. Oh, well, they're popped my ears. They have revolving doors at the start to get into Tokyo Dome, and while I knew the air pressure was different inside, I wasn't really ready how much it would actually feel. So it's nothing crazy, it's just surprising. And after a while we found our seats, with a pretty good view. I always thought that you have to sit close to where the game takes place in to be able to see anything, but it does feel like no matter where you were, it would be a pretty decent view overall. Except for some sections where they hit the ball very high up, because once it reached the ceiling, it blended in with it, and I wasn't sure if it was coming towards me or not. But it was quite fun, even though I've heard the opposite. That you go there to just drink, chat, and occasionally see them hitting the balls. But here, they hit the balls. Also quite occasionally. But I liked it. It didn't feel like it was moving too fast. Though that was purely because I didn't know the rules, so it took me a while to figure it all out. At the halfway mark though, when the rules were clear and the novelty wore off, it slowed down quite a bit, and it just became an okay pastime. Though it's definitely something I would be interested in doing again, especially since I had to work afterwards, so I couldn't partake in what makes baseball fun. The food and the drinks. And here, they even have food girls who have beer on them and all sorts of snacks, who just keep going around everywhere, and you can even order to your seat from an app. So of course, the land of convenience has made baseball really convenient as well. Though again, I've never been to any baseball games. I don't know if it's the same in America where they just have people walking around offering you food. I've seen the films, I guess they do, yeah. Home run into the advertisement zone. What can I say? I'm a sucker for product placements. Q&P Kova. What is this? I don't know. But if it's helping the baseball players base some balls, why did I look inside? It's yellow. It is pitch yellow. This is like my urine if I've had too much B12 vitamins. Okay, that's pretty good. It's like apple juice with, no, that's it, it's just apple juice with some jello bits. This is probably one of the better, like, pouches I've had. I hope it doesn't contain caffeine, though. It is way too late for, oh my god, it's like 10:30. Also, you gotta forgive me, I did one fatal mistake. On my train ride yesterday, back to Tokyo, I started playing Balatro. So if today's vlog seems too short, then, you know what to blame. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.